So here's the second half. The one that kind of mirrored the one I posted. Not like anybody's keeping track, but this seems to be the empress side. It's kind of like a response to each side. Anyway, let me just spit it out and see what we got here. And yeah, I put little notes on there, so I keep track of where the hell I'm at. Alright, so this is the Empress spread. I can block that. The Empress spread. This is finding ways to self-care and overall just focusing on the self and creation. And like I'm having to kind of throw out the instructions because just shut up, Warner. Okay. Alright, the Empress spread. So there is some kind of dissatisfaction with the Empress and her current reality. And there is some kind of conflict surrounding this dissatisfying reality. And Six of Swords. One way to nurture the self is it is blurry, but I will. This is leaving a difficult situation with assistance. And this is a spontaneous, unexpected joy. Something that makes you happy. So, after being dissatisfied with a current situation and the constant conflict, finally receiving some kind of assistance and leaving that situation, and finding something that makes you happy. I know, it's not power hitting, sorry. Anyway, I know, my stomach has been like, all day, like this acid fucked up shit. And, you know, I'll read down like this. So, this justice spread, in a nutshell, it's kind of like weighing out two options, the pros and the cons, and what does a middle kind of compromise look like? And it gives you an action step to take and a step to retreat. So I guess you're kind of balancing it out. So over here is just free ball at Morna. So I know I don't have my real glasses on. So this is a need perhaps I have or the Empress has for some form of justice from a seducer or a fuckboy and a tower that caused a really big upset. It changed everything. So Now, either that or there is someone coming in with a love offer that is going to change my world, whatever. Oh, and it goes on more over here. So, um, so some judgment or a period of reflection has taken place. I guess for a Leo or about a Leo or, you know, about Ariel. But I think that this Leo or Emperor has had a period of reflection, and I'm trying to think of how to put that. Someone being motivated by the physical realm, whether it be finances or material, but something earthly, an earthly reward is motivating someone, perhaps. So I'm just gonna freeball it. I was supposed to be looking at it and thinking about it, but instead I was just like, I'm playing with little pebbles. That's what I was doing instead. So, it's weird. So, this King of Coins is doing some self-reflection about something he's dedicated to. A rewarding career. So, to rephrase, someone is getting assistance, leaving a certain situation as a happy, kind of unexpected surprise. And this King of Pentacles, this is a man of means. And he is in the process of a slight career change. And on one side, some kind of justice is being given or rewarded to this empress by a romantic or a, it's like the nights are all about quests, so this is on a quest for love, and they are seeking to completely disrupt everything, and they are having to exercise great confidence and trust on all of their reflections they've already done, and trust their own thought process, and that it's fair to himself to set out looking for a more just situation. And by doing this, he or she is upsetting something that's already established. Comfortable for everyone else, but not for them. So this justice has been reflected on. And there's a journey, and they are seeking a reward, but it's a material reward, but not a financial reward. So anyway, so since there was this hermit card, of course, I'm like, don't look at my ugly feet. So this hermit action, what have they been reflecting on that is showing in the dedication to an ability or skill they have? Now, this is someone ready to try something new. And their persona, well, it's like Nine of Wands. This is the, I guess the wounded warrior is, he no longer has a mask to hide behind, or she no longer has a mask to hide behind. Being stripped of your mask. And they are defending their truth. They're defending what they find important. And not being afraid to be all about yourself and not feel guilty for it. And this is a swift movement, a series of events that have been set into movement by someone ready to try something new. And they are preparing themselves and gathering their energy and resources and preparing for a challenge. And it's going to require standing in your power, or it's not budging on your needs, not negotiating on it any longer. I don't know. I just picked something like that I wasn't gonna get copyrighted on. I said, no, that's a divine woman, like Native American stuff. Okay. So, what I'm seeing, taking all the riffraff out, someone is getting assistance and a happy turn of events from a man of means, or some kind of financial investment that they've reflected on. And they think it'll serve as justice as well as provide and be, it's like they're not sacrificing quality of self, integrity, or life. Enjoying your career. Being strong enough and confident enough to go ahead and take what you know and what you've learned and developing your craft in a new direction. Because you're ready to start something new. So there's this hermit stuff. Yeah. This is what's going on in their mind. And they might not see it or be aware, but something is already and movement. So, next thing I went to was the High Priestess because it's whenever you need a bit more clarity, and I'm guessing I want clarity on the well, let's see. Okay. I know I gotta sketch everything over. I don't like the glare. Sorry. Um, so something within them needs to be clarified or is being hidden from them, from this empress. There's been some kind of behind the scenes theft or selfish action, and it's a betrayal from this Queen of Pentacles again. Remember, she was in the other reading. That's caused a heartache in a marriage or destroyed a marriage. Some kind of betrayal and lies, trickery, illusions has destroyed a marriage or is trying to influence or block or distract from a divine calling. Or, someone feels called to, move to the next step. And someone is willing to backstab and be cruel in order to stop someone from achievement or some kind of calling. And it's kind of like instead of them realizing that it's not about self-glorification, it's about the collective good. It's about, you know, my success should lead to your success, and your success leads to someone else's success, rather than succeeding at the cost of those around you. And I don't think that this method is going to work out for this person. See, she's pretending like she doesn't know anything, or it's like pretend she's not involved or whatever. She's hiding something behind that fan. And something's been stolen. This was like a big heartbreak. But it was necessary to get on the path that the Empress needed to be on. So she thought she was sabotaging or, stealing someone else's opportunity, but really what she was doing was calling attention to what really matters. And it's not about, I think it's called vainglory. It's not about, oh, look at me, I'm so magical and mystical. Look at my connection to the divine. Aren't I great? No, it's about, I am lucky enough to be called to relay messages on behalf of the divinity for everyone. It's not meant to be stolen or hidden from people or made into a mystery or turned into a shit show and a three-ring circus. That's just embarrassing. Because it's supposed to be about community and helping all ascend so that we can we can progress humanity as a whole. Anyway, so something hidden, something stolen is being reclaimed. This is a Hierophant, and this is for how to explain it? Hierophant. This is for connecting to your higher self or hearing the divine knowledge being sent and using the power from divinity to overcome and be publicly recognized. But it's not like publicly recognized as, themselves. It's look at what God has. I know oh my God, my stomach. It's like look at what God has helped me achieve. Look at what God. It's kind of like whatever was stolen or thrown away or ruined is being compensated, and it's a way to show look at how good God is. He can transform a disaster into opportunity and new life. Yeah, see, allowing the divine within and around you to combine with the material world and your physical being. And it's kind of like being the phoenix. And something that makes you feel like you belong, and something that gives you guidance. So it's kind of being guided by love, being guided by a genuine emotion, I guess. Being guided by your heart. And this is like being the entrepreneur. I wonder how that made me. It's a celebration of achievement or culmination of events. So whatever has been accumulating and building up for this Queen of Cups and this King of Wands, this tower that was destroyed by the divine is creating and building them into an emperor and an empress. And it's, finding, it's really about creating opportunity out of loss. And it did not pan out the way someone thought that it would. But whenever you got God on your side, or whenever you are like genuinely motivated by good intentions and are mindful and thoughtful about your motivations, it's always going to work out for you, because Well, it's like you want everyone to succeed because one success leads to another. But I think that something needed to be weeded out. The herd needed to be thinned out. And those who were only in it for the money or attention or likes needed to be removed so that whatever plan is unfolding can properly take root without constant conflict, needless conflict, and just people fighting over attention. And it's not about attention to you, it's about calling attention to your spiritual health and spiritual matters. And it's kind of like taking the fake spiritualists, I'm sorry, taking the occultists out of this plan that the divine has. Because there should be no secrets and there should be a sharing of knowledge being applied, not stolen or hidden or used to backstab people or to hurt people's feelings. So it's kind of like good versus evil. And evil always wins out. So I don't know if that was any help or not. But some kind of something is being created out of a disaster. And a path is being chosen, not just a circumstance being thrust into. And finally being able to tune out the world and the shoulds and hearing your own inner truth and defending it fiercely because it needs to be set, the momentum needs to be kept up. So yeah, the herd got thinned out and the chosen will arise reborn and motivated by love and feeling passionate about the life that they are building for themselves. So, thank God that's over with. And that's it.